Open microphone speakers, Ms. Rios.
We're going to begin your morning speakers with Shantal Arashvand, Sandra Crenshaw, Jasper Balkas, Diane Birdwell, and Vicki Tillery. If you're Thank you. Individuals, I'm going to read the speaker guidelines. If your name has been called, if you'll please come closer to the podium. Speakers must observe the same rules of propriety, decorum, and good conduct applicable to members of the City Council. Any speaker making personal, profane, or impertinent or slanderous remarks who become boisterous while addressing the City Council will be removed from the room from this session of the City Council. Individuals are allowed 3 minutes to speak. You do have 3 minutes. Please state your name and address for the record, as well as address your comments to Mayor Rawlings. If you have any handouts, please go ahead and give them to our officers, as it does affect your speaking time. Again, your first speaker is Shantal Arashvand. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Shantal Arashvand. I live at 9306 Clearwater Drive, Dallas, Texas. I live in the 10th District. I'm here today to discuss the halting of fluoride to our water. Today, let us put aside the risk related to ingesting fluoride, and let us just focus on the amount of money the city spends to add fluoride to the water. The document we were given by the Dallas Water Department in January 2014 states the contract expires on January 10th, 2015, and the remaining costs are $1,478,418. Even if there was a penalty for canceling the contract early, can you imagine having $1 million to put towards other worthwhile projects? Our raw water naturally contains fluoride as high as 0.57 milligrams per liter. The maximum target is 0.7 milligrams per liter. Fluoride is easily accessible these days to make up that difference. Brushing your teeth is really what benefits the teeth the most. This is why poverty areas still have tooth decay problems, even though they have been fluoridating for 30 years in other poverty areas. Dallas pools close in the hot summers due to budget issues. The library would love more money to provide their services to the community, but funding is in short supply. Yet thousands of dollars a day go down the drain, literally. The Dallas Water Department document states the original contract amount is for $2,048,288 and expires on January 10th, 2015, for 3,570 tons of fluoride. How often is this delivered? Where is it stored? How many man-hours are involved with checking it in? How about the cost for containers to store it? Are there any other naturalizers needed to be purchased when adding fluoride? Protective clothing the city purchases? There's always additional costs. It's not usually just the one thing. Fluoride does not improve the safety or taste of our water. Its sole purpose for being added was to lessen tooth decay. In Dallas, 48 years and millions upon millions of dollars later, we're saying it's time to stop throwing this money away and spend it on much wiser things. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Mr. Cadane.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for bringing that forward. And I would just like to say to all of my colleagues that I think this is a good situation for us to do away with the fluoride. We don't need it, and we just saved $1 million that we can use immediately for something else like libraries, rec centers. And I'd like to see, and I've already talked with AC about this, and we're looking into seeing what we can do immediately so we can get those funds up front now and today. So thank you for bringing that forward. Thank you, Mayor.
Your next speaker, Sandra Crenshaw.
I'm sorry. Mr. Griggs.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd just like to support your leadership on this, Sheffy, very much. Look forward to looking into this. This contract will come up for renewal very soon, so you can count on my support and let me know how I can help. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gates.
Thank you for bringing this to our attention, but I would like to, if we look at this further, that water for the fluoride is paid out of the DWU enterprise, and I don't think we could relocate that money towards parks or streets or any other type of amenities. I think it would have to stay within DWU, so that was something we need to look into.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Next speaker is Sandra Crenshaw.